joining us on today's special episode of Takeout Tuesday. I'm your host, Jordyn Tillman, and we're here in National Harbor, joined by Deborah Topsick.
Welcome back to National Harbor. We're thrilled to have you and to highlight some of our great restaurants.
Thank you. We're here not only to check out your culinary scene, but to celebrate your 14th anniversary.
Yes, it's crazy that we've been here 14 years, but we still have a lot of growth. So we have the restaurants you know and love, like Grace's and Succotash and Bond 45. But we have new restaurants. Indian food, you like Indian food?
Of course.
Okay, we have Bombay street food coming in May. We have Tom's Watch Bar at the end of the year, so all the sports viewing you can imagine. Silver Diner coming early next year for that families. We've got something for everyone here at National Harbor.
I'm so excited. Where do you recommend we check out today or start?
Stay or start? I would say maybe Bond 45, staple there.
Sounds like a great
And
plan.
great waterfront views.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Enjoy your culinary tour.
I will. We are here at Bond 45 with Nicole Silver, the Executive Director of Private Dining. Thank you for sharing your space with us.
Absolutely. Thank you for joining us today.
It's beautiful, it's elegant, it's upscale.
Thank you.
So how long has Bond 45 been here in National Harbor?
This is our 12th year.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yes, it is.
So it's safe to say you love National Harbor.
Love it. Love it.
What's your favorite thing about operating here?
It has to be the people. Between our residents, those of us that live and work here in the harbor, as well as the people that visit the National Harbor. Of course, we have the Gaylord, so there's always an influx of new folks, and yeah, it's the people.
So what can I expect from your menu when I come dine at Bond 45?
So we're a mix. We are an Italian steak and seafood house. So you get all of those influences. You get Italian classics, you get prime steaks, you get fresh seafood.
I'm ready.
Awesome.
Let's try it.
Let's do it.
Hello, ladies.
Hi, Chef.
We have it here 14 ounces dry aged New York strip scampi.
And since you're enjoying that, you absolutely have to have a glass of Cabernet Sauvignon as an accompaniment. It's pretty much required.
I would have to follow the rules if I'm in your home.
Please do, absolutely.
I wish the people at home could smell what I'm smelling right now.
It's pretty amazing.
It is. So tell me what's special or unique about Bond 45's kitchen, food, right here in National Harbor. What can I expect when I come?
We are a complete scratch kitchen. All of our sauces, all of our dishes are made 100% in-house. There's a ton of research that goes into that. So, we're complete professionals here. So before we serve you that dish, we've tried it 10, 20 times just to make sure that it is perfected. There's a lot of love, a lot of care, a lot of time that goes into carefully crafting each one of our dishes. We're a steakhouse, but we're an Italian steakhouse, so certainly you get those different nuances and influences that you really don't see other places. Very unique to Bond 45 National Harbor.
It's beautiful. It's not just the food though, the atmosphere.
Absolutely.
In here is beautiful, the conservatories, the private space. So what are my options when I come dining? Is it just the public space? Do you offer anything else?
We actually have 5 private rooms. We're actually sitting right now in one of them, our wine room, which is one of our most coveted spaces. We also have 4 private conservatories that line the perimeter of the restaurant that give you amazing views of the harbor and of the Potomac River as well.
Nicole, thank you so much
has been my
for
pleasure.
sharing Bond 45 with
Absolutely.
me. This beautiful and delicious meal.
Wonderful. I'm so glad you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for your time.
We're not done yet. We are heading to our next restaurant, because National Harbor has more to offer. Chef Richard Brooks, thank you for opening up the Irish Whisper for us today.
Thanks for having me.
Only Irish pub right here in National Harbor.
Yes.
So how did you become the executive chef here?
My partner, John Ball, used to work for me back 9 years ago in Georgetown. He asked me to come and work for him, and so 7 years later, here we are.
So tell me about your food here at the Irish Whisper. What makes it special?
It's a scratch kitchen, first of all, and all our food is made from scratch. We have like shepherd's pie, chicken pot pie, fish and chips, wings, salad. So I just feel like I have the best food in the harbor.
I would have to trust you on that. Now, anyone who's coming to the National Harbor, you think this food fits into the scene here? Is this something maybe they're missing, they needed?
Yes, this food fit right in. Filling, very filling.
I'm ready. Let's try some of this amazing food.
Okay, I'm gonna bring some over.
Oh, thank you. Well, you were not lying about full and hearty plates. This is amazing. So tell me what I'm looking at for those who may not know.
Right here we have a shepherd's pie, which is made in-house from scratch. Comes with a salad. You can get fries. And right here is a fish and chip. We use fresh cod and comes with coleslaw, ketchup, and you also can get some malt vinegar if you like, and waffle fries.
Wow. So is this traditional Irish cuisine?
Yes.
And who came up with the menu?
I did.
You did?
Yes.
Tell me about the inspiration other than obviously the Irish theme.
Irish always have fish and chips, shepherd's pie. And also, like I said earlier, I do have chicken pot pie. We used to have a pastrami sandwich. But this is some good Irish food. And like I said, it's filling. So you take a bite and you let me know how it tastes.
That is really good. Oh, that's really good. I thought I knew I was going to expect from a shepherd's pie, but that was not it.
Made from scratch, just like I said.
So tell me about your experience as a chef. What led you to be able to create these masterpieces?
My experience as a chef, it started off with barbecue, with my family, raising their own pigs, curing their own meat and stuff like that. And then I worked with different concepts, learning food. I never went to culinary school, and so I used to read a lot. Learn about different spices and stuff like that. And then once you learn about the spices, that way you can create any dish you want.
I can't tell. This tastes like a culinary masterpiece. Oh my goodness.
Yes, yes.
I heard there was something special about your kitchen. So you don't just create food for the Irish Whisper, correct?
Correct. I have another restaurant. It's the barbecue restaurant, which is next door. And there's one kitchen and two restaurants.
Well, we have to go check out this other kitchen.
Okay.
I want to see this other restaurant.
You can see it.
Chef Richard, I thought I was transported at the Irish Whisper. Here, I have gone back in time. I love the vibes here. Where are we? What's the name of this restaurant?
This restaurant is Brother Jimmys BBQ. Been here, what, 7 years? 7 years. Yes.
Other than the obvious retro decor, what makes Brother Jimmy's BBQ so special?
Our barbecue is authentic and different, you know, because like I said, I do my own rubs. We have a nice smoker back there. We make great food, and it's a great place. You can come and hang out. We cater to kids. We have arcades, we have basketball, pool. We're just a unique restaurant. And like you say, all the decor's around. People come here, they really enjoy themselves. Just fun people, fun atmosphere, you know?
I'm ready for some barbecue. You took me to Ireland. Let's go down south.
We going down south.
What are we gonna try today?
I got some beef brisket for you. We smoke it for 12 hours. And I got a little bit of collard greens over there, some mac and cheese, potato salad, baked beans, cornbread, and we also have cornbread. So I'm gonna grab you some food, and I'll be right there.
this came from the same kitchen as the Irish Whisper food.
Yes, ma'am. It's one kitchen, two concepts, and just have to be a creator, use all the space that you got. You love the collard greens? Yes.
I can't believe that this is coming from the same kitchen.
Same kitchen.
Chef Richard, thank you for sharing your kitchen and your restaurants, both the Irish Whisper and Brother Jimmy. But we're not done. We're gonna go out into National Harbor and see what else we can find to eat. Let's go. We are here with Mark Ridley, owner of the Brass Tap right here in National Harbor. Thank you for having us.
Thank you for being here.
So I have to know, how long has the Brass Tap been here in National Harbor?
We opened the Brass Tap National Harbor in July of 2017. We're coming up on our 5-year anniversary. We're pretty excited about that.
So it's safe to say you enjoy operating in National Harbor. What's your favorite part?
The National Harbor is really a cool place. I mean, it's the crown jewel of Prince George's County, in my opinion. You know, we've got the Gaylord Convention Center. With the Convention Center comes a lot of eclectic people from all over the world. One week you'll have one group, and the next week you'll have a totally different group. It's pretty cool, the type of people that are at National Harbor.
So when someone comes to the Brass Tap, what's your biggest order? What do people order the most in terms of food?
Well, our wings are by far probably the most popular thing that we have here. I tell people all the time, the Brass Tap is not a restaurant with a bar, but a bar with food. Even with that being said, I can say I believe we have the best burger in the harbor. Our wings have been voted as the very best wings in the harbor. So I think the food is pretty good.
Okay.
But I think the signature dish is still our boom boom shrimp. Is one of the popular things that people like to eat at the National Harbor here. So
is that what we're trying today?
that's what we're gonna try.
I'm excited, bring it on.
All right, let's do it.
So Mark, this is the infamous boom boom shrimp right here at the Brass Tap. And this is your #1 seller.
It's one of the big sellers here for sure, definitely.
So I'm excited to hear the hype. While I'm trying this, tell me a little bit about your craft beers. What goes into selecting them and how often do you change?
We have 60 beers on tap, and we're always looking for the best local and national brand beers. So over half of our beers are local. We have multiple distributors that sell us craft beer. I mean, variety is the spice of life, so one of the things that we try to do is we try the best new things that are out there.
So what else do you offer? Is it just come eat and try some beer? Do you do private parties? Do you do events?
We do karaoke on Tuesday night usually. We're gonna go back to trivia. We'll do a DJ from time to time. And then we also will do breweries that will come in and highlight their different work.
I understand why this is one of your #1 sellers. I'm not a fan of spice, but the kick is perfect. The shrimp is large and it's fried to the perfection. It's so good. Thank you for sharing this with me. I'll definitely be back. You have a new regular.
All right, thank you. We look forward to it.
Thank you for joining us on today's episode of Takeout Tuesday. We only highlighted a small portion of the National Harbor culinary experience, so I hope you heard or saw something that inspires you to come out and dine the National Harbor way for yourself. Until then, be safe, be proud, and buy Prince George's.